wave a little bit later than usual this week. So thank you guys for joining us. We'll give it a minute for some people to kind of tune in because normally we're kind of wrapping it up around this time, right, guys?
Yeah.
We usually run about 2 hours, so this would technically be like the tail end of
No, we normally do 6 to 8, so it's like
yes.
8.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Everyone's asleep. We might not get any viewers tonight. Who knows? But that's okay because we're talking and we like enjoy each other's company.
Or our European fans will be sleeping.
Yeah. What is it, like 3 a.m. in Europe?
Let's see. My brother's
2 a.m, I think.
Right now it would be. Let's see. It's 7 here. He's 8 hours, so it'd be about 4 a.m. where my brother lives.
Hey, maybe they're waking up.
Right.
Maybe they're just waking up. Maybe you're like us in America and just have had a long, hard day, and now you're kicking back with the nearly deads, or maybe you're in bed and maybe you're listening to this on the podcast after the fact. So welcome to everybody. Welcome. Natty Attack is in the chat. Hello. This might be a private stream. This could be a private stream with Natty. And we got Doolin. So Natty and Doolin are here. School and Doolin. Well, we certainly appreciate y'all watching. Hopefully we'll get a couple other people vibing with us. Oh, we got a couple other people. The Clown Prince of Crime, Ben De Leon, is in the house.
That sounds very
Ben De Leon.
Ben De Leon. Do you guys know the drag queen Ben De La Creme? Any relation?
Nope.
We got Duke Dubhouse 2 watching on Twitch. Y'all got to be on Twitch because you get those emotes. You get the Josh smiling emote. You get the I disagree emote. And Javi's on the stream tonight, guys.
Hey.
You know it's going to be full of debauchery.
Yes.
Did anybody do anything unique, fun, interesting for Halloween?
I wouldn't say I did anything unique. I just went to a house party of Mo, who's our friend and has been working on our acoustic record. He had a house party with family and friends, so I just went and did that. And like we discussed last week, my costume was pretty last minute, so I didn't really get to put it together completely, but I went as Winter Soldier.
Oh man, that's a great story.
I had the leather jacket with the silver glove, just the one silver glove on, and everybody's like, "Are you Michael Jackson?"
It's understandable.
And then I also felt very old. I mean, although his parties is always like a very eclectic mix of age groups, because his parents and Megan's parents are his wife. Their parents are always down to hang. So they're always there, and they're obviously much older than us. And then a lot of Mo's friends show up that are our age. He's got some neighbors that will show up, and they're a little bit older. But then Mo's son lives with him, and his son's girlfriend, they live there. And now his son is older because he had him when he was very young. But Nick just turned 23 recently. And so obviously him and his girlfriend being there, a lot of their friends showed up. So it's like this weird, it's like, oh,
you got the Gen X's, the Gen Z's, and the millennials all in one soup. All in one soup.
Yeah. But the younger kids were pretty funny. There was these two dudes that showed up as peanut butter and jelly. Like,
that's cute.
One guy was bread with peanut butter, and the other guy was bread with jelly.
That's nice. Yeah.
One of my friends, that was a friend of Megan's brother. His name's Daniel. He's a nice guy. He showed up as John Wick. Was pretty cool.
Oh, that's cool.
And then I was trying to think if there was any. Oh yeah, this young kid showed up as Hugh Hefner. It was hilarious. He had like this robe, like this like purple robe with like gold, and he had like the sailor hat and like a pipe that he'd carry around in his slippers. He's pretty funny.
That's
See,
awesome.
like kids are pretty funny with their costumes. Us older people just person.
We don't really
can-
dress up. You know, Jordan Jordan went to work dressed as Frodo.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Like, well, we went to Salem dressed as Frodo and Galadriel, and it was really cool. We were having too much fun, didn't take any pictures. There's a couple
When I
of
say we, I think I'm generalizing our age group because we, like, I think like you and Jordan and me and a lot of us actually do put a lot of effort into costumes. 'Cause
not
it's
every
fun.
year. Like some years I like just forget about Halloween and I'm like, the pressure's on, man. When you're in a band named the Nearly Deads and you're known for like zombies and shit, you kind of have to show out, but it's just never been
And we
my
love
spot of money on my shit,
It
honestly.
looks good.
Yeah.
I had like posted like one picture and it's a pretty dry. I'll wear it again and I have this white robe. Like I'm sure it'll come in handy, but Ben De Leon said if let's see, if anyone needs a drag name, I suggest Solange Farewell. I love it.
So farewell.
That's such a good drag name. I love it. A couple other people I want to pop into the chat really quickly. Alex is hanging out while he's finishing up work. Kibbles61 says, I'm glad to have a live stream after I get off of work. See? So it's okay that we did it a little later today. We're kind of getting like a new mixed bag. Like we normally have like the same people. So I think this is kind of fun and interesting. Duke Dubhouse works as a DJ and then proceeded to get sloshed on Halloween. I'm assuming after you were DJing a party or something like that. And Natty
Maybe
Attack,
during.
if you were dressed as Morticia, like we need to see pictures or it didn't happen.
Right.
Tried to learn the Addams Family tune on piano to play it while dressed as Morticia. Badass.
Na-na-na-na.
And who did you say was the DJ?
Duke Dubhouse.
Oh, Duke Dubhouse.
Dubhouse.
Well, that makes sense.
That makes
Dubhouse.
sense.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess it depends as far as whether him getting sloshed before, or I mean, during or after. That depends on what kind of DJ he is. If he's a DJ and he's over there and he's like, mix stuff, tune in, you know, maybe he should wait till after the set. But if he's DJ plus press play with, you know, his laptop and iTunes pulled up, then sure, get sloshed during the set.
DJ press
Yeah.
play. He said after
Okay.
the set. With a name like Dubhouse, like I'm sure like he's like a legit DJ. What would
Right.
your DJ name be? Do you guys have DJ names? There's drag names and or DJ names.
Oh, yeah. I've only thought about stripper name.
Or stripper
Never-
names.
Yeah, I've never thought about a DJ name.
My DJ name would be the Voodoo Ranger.
That's a beer.
Ooh.
Damn it. Josh, what
That's-
is wrong with you,
I was-
man?
I was thinking that sounds
I
familiar.
work in a grocery store.
Well, shout out to all my beer drinkers out there.
Then I guess I'll be DJ Shiner Holiday Cheer.
Oh, geez.
Holiday beer already, Steve. Well.
Well, they were out of all of the. It was crazy. It was the day before Halloween, and they didn't have any like Oktoberfest.
The
or
guy
pumpkin
who
or
just
anything.
posted like 2 weeks ago, like, God damn it, why is there Christmas stuff out at the stores? And you're like, ooh, holiday cheer beer. I'll have a 6-pack. I
It
love
was
it.
literally
Yeah.
only seasonal. Literally, I bought that, and then I bought like a German beer just to be like, well, that's kind of Oktoberfest, I guess. So we know what TJ dressed as. We know what I dressed as. Josh, Javi, what did you dress as?
So originally I was gonna dress. So I have a really nice Spider-Man mask. Like I paid a lot of money for it, and I was gonna go as, so in the first Spider-Man game for the PS4, there's a skin where you can go as like Peter Parker, but he just has his mask on, and it's like the Empire State like hoodie or t-shirt. So I got it, and then just regular jeans. I can't wear glasses with the mask on, and I have no contacts. So I was like, shit. So I went on. So, you know, I had the Naruto headband. I found a full Naruto jumpsuit pajama when like the Halloween party I went to was.
Yeah.
And so I went as Naruto, and I was actually pretty thrilled about it because it actually looks pretty good. Like and it's pajamas, so I can keep wearing them to like sleep in. So
I got a question.
yeah.
I was pretty thrilled about it.
What is a Naruto?
It's
Oh,
a
good God, Bobby.
it's you really don't know
Dude,
who
how do you not
Naruto is?
know Naruto? It's an anime.
Yeah, it's an anime character that I'm like super into now because I've been
like
watching
Cowboy Bebop or something.
Yeah, it's like that style of animation. Yeah, but it's like
I'd say it's more in the
more
like
Dragon Ball style.
Airbender, Dragon Ball. Like Cowboy Bebop's more adult. Like
Well,
Ghost in
I
the
just
Shell
meant
or
it's the
something.
same genre of it's anime. I'm just trying to explain to Javi in the simplest of terms.
Yeah, in layman's terms.
Yeah.
in
No,
dumbass swabby terms.
Cowboy Bebop's awesome though. I love that show. But
y'all gotta explain to me in layman's terms.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So Ben says, Javi, I sang Roller Coaster at karaoke on Saturday. Connected
Like Roller Coaster Blink-182.
Damn.
Connected my phone and had spent time writing down the lyrics. Maybe they like did their own karaoke, like brought their own song. I don't know. Let us know, Ben.
Roller Coaster.
Yeah.
Now he's got me
intrigued.
You said roller coaster, and my brain immediately thought of Wrecking Ball.
I thought Roller Coaster of Love by like Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, I absolutely thought Blink.
Wait,
yeah, Blink.
That's natural.
Peppers?
Is it not? Is it Aerosmith?
Wasn't that an old disco band? Roller coaster of love, roller coaster. That's like a disco song, isn't it? Like super like.
I mean, I know that song.
I always thought that was a Red Hot Chili Peppers song. Oh my god.
Maybe they redid it or something. Yeah, no, that was like an old like 70s or.
That's like disco.
Disco for sure.
Yeah.
Did you dress up hot or did you do anything or just family stuff?
Yeah, I took my son trick-or-treating and he went as a T-Rex.
Nice.
And
that's where it's at.
He yelled at everybody.
Did he gobble up all the candy?
He roared at everyone that tried to give him candy.
Oh man.
So we had to go home early because he was taking the character a little too far.
he started
eating people.
He's a character actor, you know.
Yeah,
he's gonna be the next Jared Leto or something. method acting.
Method actor. Yeah.
Dude, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt you guys. Were you talking about Eli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dinosaur for Halloween.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Want to say a quick bye to Clown Prince of Crime. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight for a couple minutes. We love you. Ben says Javi had sent me a song a while back, and that was a lyric. And I guess it was Roller Coaster Favorite Ride. Let me blank you one last time.
You mean the song that we did?
Oh yeah.
What song is that?
No, that is Blink, but we.
Wow, Ben, you are just
great. The champion.
You're blowing me away right now, brother. So there is a song by Blink-182 called Roller Coaster. And the original lyric says, roller coaster favorite ride, let me kiss you one last time. and when Josh was in town, I did a version which was a cover version of it, and Josh was on the drums, and I think we might have gotten John to do like some rapping on it, but I sung the hook, and it was the Blink song, but instead of I was just I changed. Yeah.
Now you're a father. Now you're a father.
Wow.
Pretty much, man.
No, I'm just joking. That's funny. That's great. That's great that he remembered that. When was this?
This is a few years
This
ago
was
now.
like 5 years ago, 4 years ago. That's awesome.
Nice. And you did a karaoke last night. Shout out to Blink 182. I got some Blink related news, but first and foremost, did Red Hot Chili Peppers cover Roller Coaster of Love? Yes, and it was in Beavis and Butthead Do America, guys. Remember the whole montage?
The original, it's the Ohio Players.
But okay, it's gonna get us flagged, man. You're gonna get our shit taken down.
You get like 15 seconds. That's what you're at. Something like.
Okay, but Red Hot Chili Peppers definitely did cover
got an afro. It's definitely disco.
Yeah, I'm sure they didn't actually write it. My bad. And Dub House says Punk Rock Kitty Cat is my vibe today. Can you please make a DJ mix of Punk Rock Kitty Cat? We give you full permission to put it into set and remix it. If you want us to send you the whatever it's called, the raw or whatever, so you can make a remix of it. I don't even know if we have those files. Yeah.
Or the stems.
The stems, yes. Nice stems. All right, cool. Okay, in Blink related news, Travis Barker has a label called DTA, and they just signed Avril Lavigne.
What?
Wow.
I didn't know Travis Barker had his own record label, but
I never heard of it. No, that's crazy.
I don't know if it's new or
what artists are on it.
I don't know. I follow Avril, on socials. So it's a good year for Travis, man. He's getting engaged. He's signing Avril Lavigne. He's got all this cool shit. It's like, you guys, can you feel like pop punk is just like ready?
Oh yeah.
Ready for a resurgence 20 years later, so us elder millennials can finally live our fantasy.
Speaking of people owning things that you didn't know, so I follow on Instagram Rob McElhenney.
From Always Sunny.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's friends with Ryan Reynolds, and he made a post, and apparently they now, I think the two of them, the way he words the post, it makes it seem like they collaborated, but they own a Welsh football team, so soccer in America, like Wrexham AFC, and they were over in Europe during the game at a field or something. But that was interesting, and so then I clicked on Ryan Reynolds' page to look at his. Now I knew Ryan Reynolds did the aviation gin, but it also shows on his Instagram page, apparently Ryan Reynolds also owns Mint Mobile, that mobile phone company,
jeez,
and Maximum Effort, whatever that is. They make movies. It's like a movie production study, but it's just random. It's this comedic actor or whatever, he made his gin. A lot of actors are doing alcohols, vodkas, tequilas, whatever. But he's like, oh, I also own this cell phone company, and now I own a British football company with Mac from It's Always Sunny.
That's crazy.
Random. But Ryan Reynolds, I would marry him if I could, if he was interested and didn't already have a smoking hot wife.
Have you ever seen Free Guy yet? I haven't.
I did. Me and Tommy went to the theaters to see it, and it was quite hilarious.
Really?
Great. Yeah, really, really good. I really enjoyed it, and it had a lot of fun. It was almost kind of like a online gaming version of Ready Player One or something. It just the whole video game theme. He's in a video game. He's like a AI character that becomes self-aware, but there's a lot of Easter eggs in the movie, so a lot of nerdy references, and they actually have a lot of Twitch streamers are in the movie as characters. They're playing themselves, kind of commentating and reacting on his character in the game that he's in. The Halo tank was in the game, and just different things like that. It was fun.
That's pretty cool.
So I want to get back to some of the comments, if you guys don't mind. because we got some pretty good ones. Kibbles61 said, wanted to say thank you to the Nearly Deads. You guys have helped me get through my recovery. I am 6 months clean and my life has completely turned around. So
that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Like, round of applause to you.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. And we are always here for you. We are a big family here. We're a community. You got all of our zombies and everybody here rooting for you. So thank you for sharing that with us and the rest of the zombies today. That's great news. So good for you.
Let me see. I'll pull up a link. We have a couple for kibbles. Speaking of like TJ just mentioned the being a community and a family, and so we have a Discord for the band, and so we have a lot of our fans are up on there, and we like to post about just, you know, we have chats about music and games and pop culture and memes. We have a meme channel, and it's just a fun hangout for all the fans of Nearly Deads. And if you have Discord, I would recommend joining, because like she said, you know, it's just a fun community where you could make some new friends and chat with other people with similar interests. But it also, being that you're going through something like that, it's everybody in our community is super cool and super supportive, and I'm sure a lot of them would like to help cheer you on and be there. You know, if it ever gets tough, you know, you can always talk to our fans because they're cool people.
Absolutely. Cool. Join the Discord. We will chat with you. I lost my train of thought, I think. Also, Duke Dubhouse is so down to do the song. So, gave us their email address, so we will get that to the proper channels and see if we can find some stems. I don't even know if we have them. Steve, you're in charge of that. And their email is on Twitch if you want to email them permission to remix the song. I'm here for it.
Yeah, I'll have to see if we have the session for that. I'm pretty sure we do, but we may not.
Somewhere, because we just put it online after the first time, so I know we had to have gotten some sort of files from JK. Didn't we remaster it to do so?
No. When we released it, that was the
version.
Master. Yeah.
Okay, so also Natty says there was so much hype in Wrexham when Ryan and Rob were in town. I think he's talking about the Sunny guys.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was talking about. Them. That's where they own the football team there.
Oh, I didn't know that. You just said that though. You just told that story.
Yeah. That's where you're dazing off in your own world.
I'm looking at my phone. I'm like reading. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I try to be as engaged as possible, but like somebody says this or that, and I go look at something up on my phone. I like just tune you guys out.
She's ordering stuff on Amazon.
I'm not. No, I'm literally like looking. What was I just looking up? I don't know. Commenting back TikToks at people. I'm on the Discord. Oh, I was just in the Discord channel. Doolin posted a picture and I missed it. He posted a picture of like Night of the Nearly Deads. Remember those t-shirts?
Yeah.
This is from Backyard Barbecue, I think. Yeah, because I recognize that shirt. God, we're so young. Damn, that was so long ago. That was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. Well, that was pre Josh and Hoppy.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure we still have the design for that shirt, but we definitely don't have them anymore. But maybe we'll like re-release them. Whatever. Who cares? You know?
Honestly, we got a bunch of old designs, and we'll have to pick some. But
slap them up on merch now. I'm pretty sure
on merch now you can literally just shoot them.
Slap them up.
But
yeah.
We need to revamp. There's nothing on merch right now.
I know, y'all. If y'all want merch, like we're here for it. I think the Night of the Nearly Dead shirt was cool though. I missed that one.
I say bring back that one. Bring back the Jaws one. Bring back
the Jaws one was really popular too. I like that
Jurassic
one.
Park one.
I still have yet to see that movie, Steve.
Jurassic Park.
A side note, Jaws.
Oh,
That's wild.
Well,
Yeah.
Well,
come over and
Jaws, I
watch
kind
it.
of gave you a pass because it's like, I mean, I don't give you a pass, but it is a little bit older of a movie. If you had told me you'd never seen Jurassic Park, I'd be like, did you? Thing, you know.
I don't
I've
know.
seen
It's
I've
funny.
seen Jawbreaker. Does that
What?
count?
No, that's
What
not
is-
related to it.
Jawbreaker. Are you talking about Jawbreaker with like the girl?
Marilyn Manson's in it.
No, no.
Yeah, he's the boyfriend.
Is he?
Yeah.
It's that 90s
You
He's
talking
like
about
super
Rose
nerdy in it.
McGowan? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You talking about
Yeah,
Rose McGowan? The girls that they turn that they accidentally like kill the girl. Put her,
Yeah.
That's
The
the-
original Mean Girls.
the original
Yeah.
Mean Girls.
I've
Exactly.
seen that, so that kind of has to. That's like singular
Dude,
Jaws.
Jawbreaker.
So that
Jawbreaker's
was like
a
the
dope
original.
movie. That's a dope
I've-
movie. The soundtrack is excellent. Was Marilyn Manson really in it?
Yeah. Look it
Damn.
up. He's kind of nerdy in it, but he plays the boyfriend.
Dude, he's
Speaking of Marilyn Manson, have you guys seen the video where Kanye West, Marilyn Manson, and Justin Bieber are all praying together?
No, I haven't.
No.
No.
Not on my
Jesus,
radar.
you guys are so out of the loop.
Dude,
So
Marilyn
if you-
Manson is like super canceled. Like I'm not trying to watch anything that he's in anymore.
Oh, I didn't know he was canceled.
I'm just gonna
albums.
completely dismiss what you just said. So
Where's the Javi? Here he is. I disagree.
cheers,
Oh,
mate.
yeah. We need
So, like, there's a video where Justin Bieber's leading a prayer, and he's like, "Father, bless us," or blah blah blah. I don't know what he says, but it's Justin Bieber leading the prayer. Kanye West is right beside him,
Oh my
and Marilyn
God.
Manson's in his shades, and they're all in white robes. They all look like they're in the KKK. Like, dude, it's the
What
weirdest
was?
shit
What is
I've
this?
ever
Why?
seen.
Why did that even happen? Why
Dude,
are they all
like,
in the same room?
seriously, Yeah.
Is that
That's-
the Holy Trinity?
That could be a funny, now I know what I'm keeping my white robe for. Maybe next Halloween I'll
Well,
dress as
Yeah,
Kanye.
Jesus.
with-
Kanye,
Yee.
I can see because he put out that gospel album
Yeah.
a year ago or whatever.
Justin Bieber's
then-
very into praying in Jesus. He's got all kinds of religious tattoos and stuff, and he's
Justin
very,
Bieber, I can see
openly
too.
pretty religious.
That's true.
But the shocker is Marilyn Manson. That's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Like,
Kanye like invites him to be part of his stuff because he's trying to I don't know what he's trying to say, but like y'all should, take the time to kind of form your own opinion. But there's some things that have come to light, I guess, about Marilyn Manson, and it's just like, yeah.
I mean,
I
I've
mean-
read his biography. He's a pretty weird dude. Trent Reznor did a lot of crazy stuff, based off of that. It's just, I don't know. It's always a tough call because you're never
Well,
there.
I would not. I'm not
You
listening.
don't
No,
know,
we're
and-
talking about women who are speaking up against like abuse. Like we're not going to debate that. Like we're talking about people that he was with. We're not talking about what he's saying. Why would anybody say that they were an abuser? Like we're talking
but
something different.
I also
And I-
choose to stay out of that conversation because you're not there. You never know.
No, dude, I just said you all
Um,
can do your own, read your own things and like make your own opinion of it. But we're just not going to talk about it here. Like,
Right. I just think there's a lot of people that need to be called out, but I think only certain. I think media tends to only pick and choose who they feel. I think some people get passes that shouldn't get passes, because it's never okay. And I think if you're a darling, you kind of get a pass. Where
what's happening is all that Marilyn Manson's done's come to light. Now he's like, oh Lord,
Please,
have you
please.
seen
I
like
gotta pray now.
so there's this
Holy Jesus.
there was this meme that went around that was basically like your mom was right about Marilyn Manson all along.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
true.
Like, yeah. So, what are you going to do?
And Kanye's just Kanye be Kanye. He thinks he's Jesus. I mean, that's the thing about Kanye is he's just all over the place.
I think we're all
and-
part of like a massive troll.
Yeah, I feel
Like,
like
are we
Kanye's been
just
trolling us
Kanye's
since day one.
experiment? like we are his experiment. Like, I don't know. I did hear about how he was like buddying up to Trump and stuff like that. A lot of that was totally just to get, you know, certain agendas, you know, in his ear. Like him and Kim helped get a bunch of like drug offender, you know, or whatever kind of people like out of jail. Like I listened to this really good podcast with Kim, and it was like she's doing all this great stuff for people, like victim, you know, advocacy and things like that. She's doing all these great things, and like nobody really knows about it. I think that he's probably in the same boat. Like,
well, yeah,
they
I mean,
have
like,
the power to get
she's
heard by certain
she
people.
was studying like to become a lawyer or some
Yeah.
shit, and it's like, why do that when you have all this money? It's just because she actually wants to help people. And like, yeah, Kanye and Kim have gone to meet Trump, and it's like, but you don't hear any of that on the news. You just hear like, you know, he's a racist, he's a bigot, and blah blah blah, and who cares? But yeah, Kanye's been there, tried to pass his ideas. Lots of celebrities have been out there.
Yeah, because they know that they'll get an audience with the president, because that's the kind of people
run
he
for
knows.
President, and then I think after running for president, Kanye is gonna run for Jesus.
Dude, I'll vote for Kanye. I'll vote for Kanye. Fuck it. Why the fuck not? Right?
Jake in the chat commented on what a nice kitchen this is. We've had, for all the listeners right now, we're going to be doing a live react of our new video that just came out on Halloween. And so we're screen sharing. We got it pulled up, but it's paused on the ad before the video. So it's just, it's us.
Dude, I thought he was talking about Josh's kitchen. But if you're looking at the live stream, it's like this giant Verbo ad, and then like we're really small, because I thought we were going to be starting the video react like way sooner. So sorry, guys. So Duke said, I'm down for lanyards with punk rock kitty cat branding. I'm low-key a cat person. Yeah, we should do more cat stuff. There's a cat shirt on merch now, but it's like a women's design. We should make like a cat punk rock kitty cat t-shirt.
Brought kitty litter, and it's like half ground coffee beans.
And then you mix in whiskey with it.
This is why.
Oh my god!
I was trying to think where the lyrics where you got the coffee from.
Well, because you're just like cat stuff. People like cat stuff,
right?
Dude, what is the good cat litter? I've never heard of that.
It'd be so expensive. The most expensive cat litter ever.
Dude, just sell cats.
Would get
like,
everywhere.
Let's just sell cats.
Steve has some cats for sale. Like shit.
All the ones
we'll give them Liberty Spice.
So
now all of a sudden she's got this thing where she just likes to shout and holler all night, and then random parts of the day where me and Newt will be just hanging out watching TV, and she's in the other room just shouting and meowing, making the worst noises. And I'm like, it's like you could.
Steve,
put my hat instead.
Josh, what were you about to say?
No, I was actually gonna. Did we ever consider zombie cats before? Because that just
a zombie cat.
Yeah,
that we can use for a shirt.
Yeah, we're outsourcing our shit now. So
we'll let all our fans do our merchandising, and you get zero proceeds.
We'll pay you for your designs. Let's talk. Let's have your people call all our people.
TJ will pay.
Join us on Twitch. I don't know if there's anything about it. Everything looks like fine on my end. Whipped, and she dressed up as Kim and called herself Cream Kardashian. That's cute.
And YouTube
listening. Thank you, Dream. And
Facebook
has the same stuff. And I'm working on a cover. I was like, oh man, this is the chord progression for sympathy. Like I could totally learn this, and so I'm vibing with that. I'm gonna learn it. Then we're gonna put it on the acoustic album.
Yes.
Piano only, maybe. That might be easier to do, but I'll send you guys what it's like. It inspired me to like rise again.
I don't know song. My favorite Rise Against song is the rooftop one or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Standing on the rooftop, ready to fall.
Oh yeah, that's
At
a
the
good.
edge, but I could be wrong.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No. Oh, they have an album that they released this year.
They're one of those bands that I don't like.
Who?
The song is called Re-Education Through Labor. Anyway, it's so, like, the lyrics are just so good. They're so beautiful. And I was just, like, listening in my car today, and I was just like, this is just, why can't I be that good? It's very inspiring, you know? Like, it's just, and then you listen to that, and then you listen to, like, XYZ butt rock band that's like top 20 radio, right? And you're just like, there's a massive difference in just the depth of the lyrics, I guess. It's not that the music is bad or it's not catchy. It's kind of like The Matrix versus Lord of the Rings.
That's
what are you
no,
doing?
dude.
Both
No,
incredible-
That just stirred the
incredible movies.
pot.
That's like-
No, well,
That's-
no, you guys, no, wait, what? Or no, because like, remember how I like watched all the Hobbit and Lord of the Ring movies and like went on this big spiel, and then I like watched The Matrix afterwards, and I was like, whoa, it's like. There's like way less character development. Everything is like boom, boom, boom that happens. And you know what I mean?
Well, The Matrix also came out way earlier and is like an hour and a half, where Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings.
Yeah. They're like
what
epic
came out
movies.
in
based
3
off of-
hours
2000s.
per movie.
3 hours. They had plenty of time for
Okay, so
development.
maybe that was a bad
Yeah,
comparison.
that was apples and oranges. You gotta,
Okay,
like-
okay. But anyway, just
Sheesh.
after the lyrics. And then after that on my like little Apple playlist, freaking Josh's favorite bands, Avenged Sevenfold comes on.
Yeah, I do like them.
And also like Metallica had just played. So this was my like playlist this morning, you
What?
guys. Dude, no.
I
And
can't stand Metallica.
dude, this Fuel came on Metallica, but they actually like, kind of rise to that occasion and rise to that level, I think. I listened to that whole song. It's like a rock opera. That is a long song.
I feel
Nightmare.
like Avenged
Oh, yeah.
Sevenfold, to me, I feel is like closer to like a Iron Maiden or something, like the way his
It's a little
vocals are,
theatrical.
and-
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah,
Like
very
Iron
theatrical.
Maiden. Yeah. But I dig it. And you got to give respect to Metallica.
I mean, I give respect to every artist who's found success. I just don't like him. I can't stand his voice. Is really it for me. It's like if there was a different vocalist, I would maybe listen to him. I don't even care about Lars's shitty drums. Like that's fine. That can be overlooked, but it's the vocal for me. I just cannot stand his voice.
Dubhouse put like the disagree emoji next to Josh, and it looks like Josh is holding the sign. It really
great.
does. It's really cute.
That's awesome.
What did he disagree to, or he just did it?
He's
for
just
fun?
using. We're just using the thing. I don't know. Maybe
And,
the Matrix
Dolan's over
thing.
there saying
Probably the
sheesh
Matrix
a
thing
lot. I think he's disagreeing with my comments on Metallica.
about not liking Metallica.
That's like, okay, so your comparison is like saying, dude, leg day is so much better than like arm day. It's like you can't even compare the two because you need both.
Are you
like-
back to Lord of the Rings and
Yes.
Matrix?
Okay,
you
so
have
let me just tell you,
have to work
I'm
your legs
very
out. You have
surprised.
to work your arms out.
I'm very surprised that this crowd is saying this because the last time weren't you all hating on the Matrix, or am I just thinking of Ricky?
I have
Okay.
a Matrix
You're
tattoo.
just thinking of Ricky.
Like-
Let's just.
I'm just thinking of
I
Ricky.
do-
Okay, I apologize.
I do
Yeah.
have to. If you're looking at it as a whole, I will say that like the sequels and stuff of the Lord of the Rings as a package is a little stronger. I would
it's
say.
much stronger.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Well,
But the
it's based off of
Matrix-
novels that stood the test of time.
exactly. Yeah, I mean, but that first Matrix movie, man.
Let me put
it
let me
was
put it to you this way.
groundbreaking.
Let me put it to you this way.
Yeah.
The first Matrix movie is equal to the entire trilogy of the
Okay.
fucking Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
Like,
if you,
that
yeah.
first Matrix movie is like the same.
When's
They're-
the last time you watched it?
what?
The Matrix.
I've watched it
I'm
pretty
not,
recently.
but I'm not talking about like The Hobbit. I've watched The Matrix like 100 times. Like I can recite.
Are you a
The damn
stan? You're a Matrix stan. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I have this.
Oh.
Like I've looked up the script and like just read the script before. Like
What? I had no idea.
I remember having deep
Dude, you must
conversations.
not have been on the stream where we went to it because we watched the Matrix trailer.
Dude, I was totally there. I must not have been like anywhere in the realm of your like mindfulness.
I think that was when we
I wasn't like
because I was totally there.
No, you were there. I remember.
Well, I mean, I was going in on like I was like, I love the Matrix. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying I don't like the Matrix or whatever, but having just finished all 6 Hobbits and Lord of the Rings, and then that was my next trilogy I was starting, it was like the first time I had seen the Matrix in a really long time, and it was just completely like, I don't know, I guess watching it like 10 years after the last time I've ever seen it was probably like, to me, I think it didn't live up to my expectations in a way. Like, I don't think it was as mind-blowing as it was like the first time I saw it when it came out 20 years ago. It was like all this groundbreaking stuff and this groundbreaking storyline that really unique and everything. Going into it from like a Lord of the Rings where you're in this super in-depth world, it just felt like it wasn't as deep in a way.
Well, when we had the podcast, we were discussing the new Matrix trailer and what we and like a couple of podcasts before that we were talking about the
I made an executive.
I know. Well, do you want to just play the video really quickly?
I mean, I already put out a Zoom on that.
Oh, we're done. Hey, sorry everybody. We
I'm not
we just showed you a Verbo ad for an hour.
We've been having fun discussing all this other stuff. We don't have time to do a react.
True. We'll do
I mean, I will have to get going here soon.
Alrighty. Well, I apologize, guys. We needed to cut to the chase, but we had more fun talking to you guys. This was a good time to do a stream, I guess, because there's.
Speaking of, I might play some video games after. Speaking of groundbreaking stuff, I started watching Dune.
You know what happened?
But I had to do
Steve's
something else.
Story about his Halloween party at Moe's went on for like 10 minutes.
True.
It was like 5 minutes.
Let's call it an easy 7.
Meet in the middle.
All right,
but
like final.
Out of an hour, we had plenty of time.
So thank you to everybody who is a member of our Patreon page, especially our dead executive producers and producers. We love you guys. We are gonna maybe not do next week because I'm out of town and Josh has a thing. So I think we might take a little break next week, but then come back if everyone's in consensus on that one.
Sure, company meeting.
We'll have a meeting as soon as we
Well, I won't be able to regardless next week, but so if you want to push the review to the following week, that would be great.
Yeah, I don't know.
Josh is just really
or if we could do it on like a Thursday.
But I wanted to do
that's a lot of behind the scenes talk.
Yeah, we'll talk behind the scenes. I wanted to do a little bit of housekeeping and at least just say thank you to everybody on the Patreon. We love you guys. You guys get individual shout outs. I don't know who's on it. Let me do.
While she's pulling that up, we were talking. Javi was talking about Matrix being groundbreaking. Another groundbreaking sci-fi was Dune when it was written, and I started watching the movie the other day, but I had to stop to do something, so I may finish it tonight or tomorrow. But I've been listening to it on audiobook. I'm almost done with it, and so far the movie, it's been great. It's like pretty scene for scene following the book. I mean, there's even some conversations that are like word for word, so I'm excited about that. I'm glad it got greenlit to do the part 2 of it. But I mean, of course it's stunning. That director is phenomenal. The Arrival was so good. Blade Runner was so good. This guy, he's one of the new like kind of like Peter Jacksons or somebody to watch. Like, this guy knows what he's doing.
Somebody said that Dune was like the best movie experience of their lives, and I was like, damn, bro. You must not get out much, or it's just like
Or
really
it's
good.
that good.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's
do-
pretty. This director, I actually had a controversial opinion talking to somebody the other day. I think I was talking to Mo because Hans Zimmer did the score, and I read this whole article about it, and he was super excited about it. He read the book. He was a fan of the book when he was a kid, and he was like, I've been waiting 50 years to score this film, and he was like, I didn't watch the movie that what's this David Fincher did back in the 90s. He's like, I didn't want to be influenced. And he talked about this whole process, and he had all this crazy, it was kind of over COVID, but he had people invent metallic instruments and make big giant like horns out of wood, and he had all these like singers from different countries and brought in sounds from other countries. Pirates of the Caribbean, to me, what he does doesn't really feel like score. Like Interstellar had a cool like soundtrack. For me, it's like he's almost more like a sound designer because he comes up with these really cool tones and instruments. But if you listen to it, it's like, and listening to this Dune soundtrack and even the last few movies he's done, there's really like no melody or theme really for any of the characters. There's
It's
nothing
modern. It's like 20th century.
It's like you don't leave the film like humming the score. It seems more like sound design. It's like atmospheric. It gives you a feeling, but it's just a lot of like swells and like layers of sound, which is cool. But I don't know. It's just like whoever I was talking to, I was like, can you call that like score though? Like,
I
to
think
me,
so.
it's like underscore.
It's just modern, 20th century composition. It's just like, it's just new.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I just prefer like back in the day. It's like part of me was like, is he just running out of theme idea for the unique theme for every one of them? So is he just kind of phoning it in? I don't know, because to me, his best work was like back when he did like Pirates of the Caribbean or Gladiator and things like that, because to me, those had themes.
I really like the Batman Begins.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like those were good scores. But I think that was sort of the beginning of him getting more into this like soundscape over, because even the Joker theme was just like the weird violins on guitars.
It still has a theme though. It's still, I like it.
I love it. That's a theme still. Like that's a character. Like Duke Dubhouse says, I agree. I feel Neil Fromm's is better for scoring.
I dislike Hans Zimmer. I'm not saying this is
I'm like
bad.
he's like my
I'm just
favorite.
saying, to me it just sounds like, to me I would categorize it as underscore or sound design. I wouldn't call it like a score, it's, I don't know, like to me a score has a melody.
I love that.
Like, dude, like Katy Perry is not an artist, man. She's just a singer. She hires songwriters. She hires producers. She's just a singer, bro.
Are you trying to piss her off?
I mean, she writes some of her stuff.
She does.
She writes.
She really does. All right, guys. We're gonna. All right, I'm gonna do the shout out.
A lot of it.
Okay. Listen. So shout out to Doug Smith, Yaroslav Podlek for the public video shout out. If that needs to be updated, then we'll work on that. But those are all the people that I see in that tier
for this month
for that benefit. So,
and then they get the prize, which last month was the awesome Frankenstein painting by TJ. And so we need to come up with our prize for this week.
Yeah.
Maybe since we won't have the stream next week, I'll work on something, figuring out
what it's going to be. All right, guys. Well, thank you for joining us tonight. It was a short but sweet, and it was a little bit later than normally, but we did want to chat next week because we're all going to be fucked up from daylight savings time.
That 1 hour change.
Oh, man. It fucks people up for days.
Yeah.
Josh, has that been your excuse for not finishing drums on the new record?
Shut up, Steve. I feel like we end the stream with no, it was Halloween. My writing day is Saturday, and the last 3 Saturdays was my birthday.
Excuses.
I think I'm contributing a good bit here.
You're doing great.
Javi, you finished that bridge yet? Bitch.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, all right, guys.
Wait.
Well, if you want to hear the end of this conversation, join the Patreon.
Josh, I love you.
I love you.
Join the Patreon, and you will get all the behind-the-scenes goodies and demos for the new album. We love you guys.